The Lord said to me, he said, the generation ahead of you, and I'm speaking to young ministers, the generation ahead of you has enjoyed a dimension of mercy that your own will not enjoy. The generation ahead of you has enjoyed a dimension of mercy that your own will not enjoy. They have labored, but with a lot of imperfection. Many errors with evaluating tools, errors with emphasis, errors with the interpretation of scriptures, errors with false utterances, errors with fake lifestyles. And God said to say to a young generation, I will not overlook those errors in your own generation. An end has come to imperfections. The pulpit must clean up, or God will visit with judgment. The sacrifices of an Eli generation have come before God, and God has responded in mercy. Watch this. It was not in vain that Samuel was brought into Eli's proximity. It was to show him the discrepancies between the life of Eli and the word of the Lord. Samuel has no excuse. You cannot copy a model that God is rejecting. Israel must not have another king like Saul. That's the word of the Lord. God said to me, I have advertised the outstanding ones in that generation, but many did not gain my approval. I am evaluating you too, and sadly, many of you are already found wanting. I will not spare your generation like I spared your erring fathers. I have wept for long, but now I make bold these utterances. I have rejected what the modern ministry calls the church, and many function without lampstands. Your generation must not repeat the mistakes of your fathers. We are a covering generation, and so I'm not bringing up these words to castigate, but the lips of Samuel are not strained to the judgments of God, and we will not be a Samuel generation if we are more afraid of people. In the day he puts judgment in our hands, God will visit many spiritual families this year. He will visit in judgment. There are true fathers who will watch their sons suffer because the fathers operated with a dimension of mercy that the generation of their sons will never have. We have seen enough to decide that we will be accurate. The Lord has lavished himself on our generation. Forays into prayer, forays into study. Revelatory knowledge has defined the demands of God in our generation. We cannot err. We cannot. I'll share in this